Minecraft was first released on May 17th, 2009. Last year, it celebrated its 15th anniversary. After so many years, it'd be fair to question whether Minecraft has much left to offer. So today, we are going to be looking at 5 reasons why you should play Minecraft in 2025. Before we start, this list is entirely subjective, and if I'm being honest, you could also call this video 5 things I like most about Minecraft. I don't make videos about Minecraft just to make videos, I do it because I truly enjoy the game. So if these seem overly positive, that's because my fandom is showing through. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get started. Our first reason to play Minecraft in 2025 is Minecraft's history? Really? History first? Alright, let's do it. Minecraft's history starts in 2009. To put Minecraft's start into perspective, let's look at some of the other games that came out that year. We've got the original Modern Warfare 2, the first Dragon Age, the first Borderlands, the first Batman Arkham Asylum. 2009 had some big games. They were successful and each had multiple sequels, but how many people still play the original games? How many of those games even still receive regular updates? I would guess not many. Compare those juggernauts with the first release of Minecraft. You can still play that first release, which is now called Minecraft Classic. I love playing Minecraft, but just looking at this version, what is this? Why is placing blocks so weird? How? What? I can see why in 2009, Minecraft did not end up on any Game of the Year list. It definitely was not the game we know today, yet it is still recognizable as Minecraft. From its start in 2009, Minecraft has consistently grown over the last 16 years. Starting with version 1.0 in 2011, it has received a total of 21 major updates along with many smaller updates as well. Not only does Mojang regularly update Minecraft, but they also preserve prior versions. If you want to go back and play the game as it existed 10 years ago, you can do it. That is a pretty unique feature. Minecraft has come a long way since 2009 and it continues to grow even today. But you may be wondering, why is Minecraft's history a reason to play? Minecraft's history of regular updates and continuous growth tells us 2 things about Minecraft. First, it's constantly growing, and second, that even after 15 years, it still has more to offer. Which leads us nicely into our second reason to be playing Minecraft in 2025, value. Obviously, if you bought Minecraft back when it was first released, you would have received a lot of value off of that first purchase. But even now, when it costs $30 to get the game, that is pretty reasonable for 2 reasons. First, all of the updates to Minecraft are free, and these are not just little tweaks to the game. Some of these updates are massive, game-changing updates, like 1.16, which completely changed the Nether, or 1.18, which drastically changed the overworld. Second, $30 is reasonable compared to the cost of other games. Those games will typically cost $60 to $70 for the base game, and if they do any upgrades, you will have to pay for them. Whether it's in the form of expansions or battle passes or season passes, you could easily end up spending hundreds of dollars on a single game. Well, that's a lot of money. Now, we can't ignore the existence of the Minecraft Marketplace. Yes, that's the thing. Yes, it costs money to buy things on it, but I would argue it's not something that's required to play the game to its fullest. Vanilla Minecraft in 2025 has a ton of features, and it can be played without getting a single purchase on the marketplace. When thinking about reasons to play Minecraft in 2025, the value of the game is a pretty good reason, which takes us to our third reason to play Minecraft, and that is the variety of ways that you can play the game. Variety, as they say, is the spice of life. You can play Minecraft in so many different ways. You want to build massive structures? You can do that. You want to get super technical and create redstone contraptions? You can do that. You want to explore an open world and fight monsters? You can do that too. Minecraft is also a game that does not place a lot of limits on how you play. Even in survival mode, the game allows you to create farms that will give unlimited amounts of resources. You're not tied to the ground as you can fly around as much as you would like. In fact, you are only limited by the amount of time you have to invest in playing. It can also appeal to many different types of players. Both an artist and an engineer could find something interesting to do. Mojang is constantly expanding the number of blocks, which allows for increasingly more detailed and complex artistic creations, which you can see from the number of creators out there who put a great amount of thought into things like color theory and shapes, and who create truly impressive artistic builds. On the other hand, there are a lot of technical players who can create highly complex systems. Some have even created entire computers using Redstone where you can play Minecraft inside of Minecraft. We also can't forget about the many thousands of mods that are out there too. Minecraft has a huge modding community. There are so many different types of mods that can add to, change, or enhance the Minecraft experience. Whether it's mods that simply improve performance, or add realistic physics, or change terrain generation, or increase the render distance, or add mutated mobs, there are so many options and they can each create a whole new way to enjoy Minecraft. The sheer number of different ways to play Minecraft is a huge reason to play the game in 2025. Another example of that variety is in our fourth reason, the Minecraft community. One of the benefits of playing a game that has hundreds of thousands of other players is the ease with which you can find others to enjoy it with. There are a number of different places where you can connect. Obviously, YouTube is a big one. I mean, you're here after all. Before I started my own channel, YouTube is where I went to learn how to play Minecraft, how to build better, and in the process of doing that, I also discovered just how many different Minecraft content creators are out there. I still look forward to seeing videos from my favorites. But you don't just have to look at YouTube. There are lots of different places to connect with other players, like Reddit or Discord. I've got my own Discord server where I share schematics for builds, give updates on upcoming projects, and talk about different Minecraft-related things. And there's a link in the description if you'd like to join. But a lot of different creators have their own Discord. Minecraft has its own official Discord. Mod creators often each have their own Discord. Discord is a great place to connect with other Minecraft players. Servers are another great way to connect with other players. One of my favorite experiences has been playing with friends on a server. It's so much fun getting to log on and see what everyone else has been up to, working on joint projects, and just sharing in all of the fun together. If you are able to join a server and play with some friends, it's a really great way to experience Minecraft. Whether you're itching to connect or to share a build, there are lots of avenues to do that. But for as many different ways that Minecraft has inspired players to create, the core elements of the game have continued to remain constant, which leads us to the fifth reason why you should play Minecraft in 2025. Its game design is timeless. What do I mean by timeless? I mean that the way Minecraft looks does not tie into a specific point in time. Instead, Minecraft's game design has a timeless quality because it has never been about cutting-edge realistic graphics. That is the advantage of the blocky Minecraft aesthetic. It allows the game to exist in a space where graphics are not the focal point. It gives the player the freedom to create something completely new, which is not to say that Minecraft hasn't improved its graphics over the years. It's actually had a few big graphical changes, including improvements to the lighting system in version 1.3, the change to textures in version 1.14, the overhaul of the ore blocks in version 1.17, and the upcoming vibrant visuals. Through all of the changes though, Minecraft is still Minecraft. Even looking back at the older versions of the game, there is no mistaking it for something else. I also don't want to discount the enhanced visuals provided by shaders. I really like using shaders and I use complementary shaders all the time. When Nvidia partnered with Minecraft to release ray tracing, I was super excited about it and I used it a lot when it first came out. I'm also looking forward to the addition of the vibrant visuals. But the default textures in Minecraft are classic and they allow the game to continue long past its initial release, which makes them timeless. So there you go. 5 reasons you should play Minecraft in 2025. When I first started playing Minecraft 7 years ago, I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do now. Every day I'm thinking about and planning new projects, and whenever I complete a massive project, it is so much fun to look back at it. Minecraft is one of the best games for being creative. Other games might have more adventures or better graphics or scarier monsters, but for creating interesting projects, Minecraft is the most fun that I've found. But that's where we're going to leave things for today. Thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And until next time, see ya later.